Good morning, everybody. Stats here, guys. Today is a beautiful sunny day in February. It's like 60 degrees right now and it's 10 a.m. It's gonna get up to the 70s, man. The weather's been beautiful here down in good old Oklahoma, but I am gonna be doing some shop work today because I gotta get all the oil changed on the mowers, kind of clean up the shop a little bit. It's pretty bad. I've kind of just thrown stuff in here all winter, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me. But first, I've gotta make sure, and I might wash the mowers too. That might be happening. Gotta make sure I have oil for all the mowers. So I know these two are good. I'm just doing the oil on the big mowers. So these two are good for the rights. I put some 10W30. I've been running 10W30 in the mowers all winter, just since it's been colder here, you know. But now that looks like all of the cold weather is gone for the foreseeable future, I'm gonna switch back to 10W40 for the summertime. But looks like I might need to run to the dealer and grab some oil for this, because I don't have all these Kohler oils are emptied. So I need to get some Kohler oil. I think I'm gonna start buying this in bulk. I usually buy from the dealer, but I found I can get it much cheaper in bulk. I can get like 12 bottles for like 60 bucks, I think, of these Kawasaki oils. So we'll see, but I guess before I hook up the trailer, I need to run by the dealer. So let's go get that done. See you guys when we get back. All right, so just got back from the dealer. Got a bunch of goodies, a bunch of oils, spark plugs, oil filters. I actually found, I already have oil filters for all of the Kawasaki engines, but the Kohler engine over there, I needed an oil filter. So got that good and going. But as you guys can see, floor of the shop is a pit. Everywhere is just messy here. So I'm gonna pull all the mowers out and kind of sweep out the shop just so I can have a clean work area. So let's get that done. All right, well, this battery is dead, so we're gonna have to jump this mower, but luckily battery's easy access. Got my jump box, so let's hook up. All right, should have some power, let's see. All right, well, that's a much better, cleaner area for me to work on some equipment, but what's gonna be first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, la, la, la. We'll start with 36 right, then we'll work our way down. We'll probably do the rights first and the Toros. So we're on the 36 right now, and this mower actually might be for sale soon. But we're gonna take out the oil dipstick so that the air's not stuck in there and the oil will flow out of here. And get your little handy dandy hose, and all I do is just hook it up to the drain plug right there Engine's a little warm because I just had it on for a few minutes so the oil's not as thick, but okay. So our drain plug's hooked up, or a drain spout. All I gotta do is untwist that little nut right there, bolt, and oil's gonna start flowing out and into our oil catch pan. And I'm also gonna do the filter while I'm down there. Just loosen it with the wrench, crack it, and then I just usually hand loosen it. And there you go. See the oil coming down. And there it is. A lot of that stuff was in the straw, so don't worry about the grass that's coming out of it. It's not from the engine, it's from what was in the little pipe. But all right, let's let this drain out real quick. So I used to have a little make your own funnel type thing that I would use to put under the oil filters so the oil doesn't drain everywhere, but I can't find it. And I'm not sure where it would be because I know for a fact I didn't take it out of my shop. So I checked everywhere. Usually it's up here with all the oil stuff. So I have since lost that. It's not up there. There's this little green piece of hard rubber that you could flex into like a funnel. And yeah, I don't know exactly where that went. So I'm gonna do some digging, see if I can find it. But if not, I'll just have to stick a piece of cardboard under there to get that oil. That's annoying though, because it's gonna make a mess all over the mower. Guys, so here is new filter. I like to dab some oil around the seal so it's not stuck on there. And I like to put a little bit of oil in these, although all it does is make a bigger mess, but just so it primes the filter a little bit. All right, I just like to do hand tight. Good to go. Got a little funnel right here. And I believe this one takes a little under 2 quarts. I never can remember, so we're just gonna check as we go, but here's 1 quart right here. Here's the 2nd quart, and I think it's like 1.7 quart. I don't know, like I said. I'm obviously not prepared because I have to run to the auto parts store before I finish the rest to dump the oil and to get some towels because I have 0 towels with me. So that kind of sucks, but what can you do? All right. That is 2.8 quarts right there. Gonna let that soak down, and then we're gonna check it. So let that set for a few minutes. Let's check it out. Ha, right on the money. It's perfect. Check one more time. Aha, right at full. Okay, so I'm about to head to the store, but before I do that, I want to update you guys on this truck. So a lot of you guys know I've had this truck. I don't really show it on the channel much because not really a work truck. She's been my grocery getter, but you can tell she's kind of a mess right now because I took her out in the snow a few weeks ago. But she's been giving me some issues. Had a real bad coolant leak. Had to get that fixed. It was like the coolant T-hose connector. That's right behind the radiator. And then they had also had to replace the upper radiator hose. So that was about 400 bucks. And then come in here and check this out, guys. My screen doesn't work. Only half of it works, you can see that. And so everything's condensed to that one little side. You just can't see anything. So that is something else I gotta get fixed, which is gonna cost me another about 300 bucks because I'm gonna have to take out the Take out the instrument cluster, which is easy. It's just 2 bolts here and then a couple bolts under there. That one's really weird. That one just randomly happened. Like I didn't drive the truck for like a week. I came in, turned it on. Half the screen was blank. The other half was just black and white, and everything was like squished on the left side of the screen. I'll put a picture on screen of what I sent the repair company a picture of, which they said is just covered. They said probably one of the solderings came off in the back or something, and or they'll have to replace the LCD screen. Either way, it's about 250 bucks for the cluster repair. So pretty soon I'll be taking that out. Maybe I'll add that in the next video I do, but I'm not worried about that because I'm actually leaving to go on a cruise. This Saturday I'm leaving, so I'm not gonna worry about this till I get back, and I don't get back till beginning of March. So, but yeah, in case anyone's wondering, we still do have this truck. It's got like 157,000 miles now, and that coolant leak is the first issue I've had with it since I've had it, and I've had it for actually 4 years. It just got paid off, so I guess that's good. Jackson, my brother, he wants to buy this truck eventually, so I'll probably sell it to him whenever he's ready, but no rush. And you guys know, have the Duramax. I've been daily driving the Duramax since this truck's been giving me issues, and I'm actually starting to like the Duramax a little bit more than the old 150. So anyway, I'm gonna head to probably AutoZone, dump this oil, and grab a few things I need. So we'll catch you guys here in a bit. So I am back from the store, got some paper towels, and then also emptied out my little oil can. So I'm got the 48 now, just warmed up the oil, so we should be good to go. This mower is the same thing. It's got you can see down there is the hookup for the hose, and I just loosen it, and then of course I got the oil filter. This one's a little harder to reach, but man, it got real windy out of nowhere, so sorry if you guys hear the tin from the shop flopping around, but I'm gonna do the best I can. But I'm gonna do this one on a speed run, and then we'll do the spark plugs. So let's get that done. Well guys, I'm doing the spark plugs on the 36, and yeah, that sucker's pretty bad compared to a new one. And I do spark plugs every season, so that's just from last season. But this one's easy, it just goes right in there, and there's another one on the other side. The main thing with spark plugs is you don't want to cross thread them, or you are going to be in for a treat of, you're going to be spending a lot of money, because I'm pretty sure you'd have to get a new engine to for that. So just twist it in by hand, and then once it gets hand tight, I usually use the spark plug wrench I have. So there's a spark plug wrench. It's usually just a wrench with a little piece of rubber in there to grip the top of the spark plug. But then you just go in, put it back on, and then you don't want to over torque it, just a little tighter than hand tight. Just like that. And then you just put your cover back on, and you are electrified up. All right, well, this is gonna be a mess pulling off this oil filter. You can see it's tucked way back in there. No good camera angle to do, but it's gonna make a big mess because, like I said, I don't have the funnel and all that. So I'll get you guys the best I can. You can see the right there. So let's see if I can't get this off without making a huge mess. There we go. All right. It's gonna make a mess all over the spindles, all over the pulleys, everything. Oil is about to go everywhere. Thank you. What a great design. I'm being sarcastic if you guys can't tell. All right, we got it off. Definitely made a big mess on the cardboard underneath, but got it down. back on there and try not to make a mess. Just make it hand tight and we are good to go. You can see this one's in a funky place, the fill right there. So just this whole design of this, I just don't like it, of this 48, but I'm gonna fill this up. It'd be nice if I get it in the funnel. All right, so we are on the 36 Toro, and fun fact, this mower only has 17.2 hours, so I actually I didn't really use this much last year. Only put 17 hours on it. Honestly, just don't use a 36 in general. If we had a 48 Toro, then yeah, that thing would probably have 150 hours, 200 hours last year, but for now we just got this 36 and the 60-inch Titan, but I need to get this one, so I decided I'm not gonna do this oil filter today because where it is right here, if you look underneath it, let me try to get you guys there. There is no hole to drain. It just goes straight down to that frame piece and then it goes down to the deck. And so there's nowhere to drain. So I'm gonna wait until I can either find my Forma funnel or buy a new Forma funnel and I can redirect that oil, because if not, that's just gonna make a big mess all over the place, all over the deck, everywhere, and I don't want to deal with that. So we're just going to drain the oil, which is from this right here. You guys see, same thing as the other one, just hook a tube to the bottom and loosen that little nut right there. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. Nothing like busting knuckles, makes you a man though. Turns a boy into a man. I'll say that. Goodness, this is a long bolt. There we go. Let this drain out. All right, this one calls for 2.1 quarts. We got 2 quarts right here, so let's dump it in. That is about perfect. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but that is perfecto. I'm assuming it's probably 2.1 quarts if you take off the filter, which I didn't do, so I put about 1.8, 1.9 in there. Okay, so Toro 36 taken care of, 48 right taken care of, 36 right taken care of. I need to clean all the mowers, but we're gonna save that for another day. And then definitely clean the Toro. That one's real dirty. I don't think I've ever cleaned this mower. I've had it for about 4 years now, but we don't use this mower that much. As you can see, in 4 years, it's only amassed 46 hours. And the good thing about this one is I've got a drain hose right here. So comes with a hose. I don't need any of my little tubes, but I'm gonna put the mowers back and then finish up on this one. And then we are gonna call it a day. We got all the maintenance done, all the engine maintenance. I'll still have to do, you know, blades and all that stuff later on, but we're gonna move these around and then get this last one finished up. All right, so got my little drain tube, and I forget the size. All right. Take out the dipstick, which is right here. And voila, right there. The oil is still pretty clean because, like I said, this mower didn't give me hours last year. This mower might have gotten like maybe 15 hours last year at most, so not much, but you can see it leaking down right there. Still pretty clean. I guess we're due for a 2024 setup video, probably coming soon. We'll probably drop that next week sometime. And yeah, so I mean, we're just getting the maintenance moving and grooving, and I'm excited, man. About 2 weeks away from spring, from the 2024 season starting. Couldn't be happier, man. I've got a lot of help this year. We'll have quite a bit of guys because my cousin's got guys coming from Mexico. He asked if I needed a couple, and I said, send them my way. Heck yeah, I do. So we're gonna possibly get a mow crew going. So I really hope that happens. But either way, looks like this is done. So let's cap that off and fill it up with oil. Man, guys, it's sad that as you guys know, I live in Oklahoma. So Toby Keith just passed away a few weeks ago. Definitely sad, man. He was a legend here. But his songs have been stuck in my head all day. I love this bar. I would sing for you guys, but I don't want to embarrass myself on the screen. I also want to do all the fuel filters on all these mowers. The fuel filters are pretty gross. I forgot to grab that while I was at my dealer, but it's all right. Actually, if I turn it this way, it should come out nice and straight like a stream. Yeah, there we go. Fun fact, guys, if you turn the bottle upside down while you're dumping it in, it's gonna come out as a stream, and it's not gonna come out all blup, 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 blup with the air pockets. Fun fact, all you young bucks who didn't know that out there. I've got this. Gonna pour her upside down like this. There you go. And this should be the last quart that we're putting in. There. Ha ha ha. We are Perfektenschlag. If anyone knows where that's from, you get brownie points. Perfektenschlag. Okay, there we go. See there? We are full. Sweet. All right, guys, so we are done for the day. And as you guys saw, pretty productive day. Got all the oil changed on the mowers. Ran a bunch of errands in between, so it's like 2 right now. I got here at 10. Took a lot longer than it should have, but I did not come prepared, so had to run a bunch of errands. But that's okay. That's the name of the game. Everything is tuckered away. All good. We've got some couple jobs going on later this week, so I might be recording there. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video of me just working on the equipment at the shop and kind of messing around. So it's been like I said, guys, been pretty slow. We've been doing it, you know, only working a couple of days a week. So I'm just excited for spring to come around. Like I said, about 2 weeks. And actually, it's for the foreseeable future, it's above 70 degrees every day. So it's going to be here before we know it. And I'm just so super excited. But anyway, we will catch you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Peace out.